So the steps are going to vary in a Tennessee divorce based on if the divorce is agreed up front or if it's contested. Let's talk about an agreed divorce. If you have an agreed divorce, the steps will be that it gets filed, and then within the waiting period, it will get finalized. If it's not agreed up front, then it's going to get filed. Someone's going to get served. There could be things that happen during that time, such as mediation or the discovery process, and then it will get finalized either by agreement at some point or by ultimately a trial by a judge. So it's hard to say how long a divorce is typically going to take. On average, most contested divorces can be resolved within a year, but that doesn't always mean the case. Sometimes divorces can go on for over a year, and some of the agreed divorces can be resolved within 60 days. Yeah, divorces can typically take longer because it might be that we're getting financial documents gathered. It could be that experts are involved and those experts have to do their job, and it takes time for that to happen, and we have to get people deposed, and there could be different reasons for different delays. So in the state of Tennessee, there's several different ways that you can file for divorce in several different courts. It depends on that county and how that's structured. In a lot of counties, you can file for divorce in General Sessions Court, but in some counties, you can only file in Circuit Court or Chancery Court. And you're always going to file in the county where you last lived together or the county where the defendant resides, unless there's an out-of-state divorce, and then that changes based on jurisdiction. After divorce papers are served, the person receiving the divorce papers, they're going to get an attorney and they're going to file an answer to that complaint for divorce. And most times they're also going to file what's called a counter complaint for divorce. A counter complaint for divorce is where the defendant's now taken the position of what we call the counter plaintiff, and then they're suing the original plaintiff for a divorce as well. So both parties have a divorce filing going on at the same time. So in the state of Tennessee, most times if once you have an agreement, some judges will require you to come have a court hearing, and some judges will sign your final decree without a court hearing. So that's where it's important to know your court, because you'll know which judge requires you to come have an in-person hearing, or you'll know which judge will just sign your documents without an in-person hearing.